Hi, good evening, Southern, and happy Sabbath. My name is Gabriel Trujillo.
And my name is Justin Stone, and we are deans at an Adventist high school called Tierra Fier.
Yes, we decided to be student missionaries almost a little over a year ago, and now we are, like Justin said, deans at an Adventist high school called Tierra Fier. And the reason why we came, well, at least personally for me, was first, Southern has this excellent program that allows people to go out anywhere in the world pretty much and do a variety of things. And deaning was actually something that I've been thinking about for a while, working with young people and being able to share Jesus with them. So that's one of the primary reasons why I came to Norway.
One of the reasons I came to Norway is because, you feel that God's calling you to go somewhere, to go out into a mission somewhere. And, you only live once, you're only in school once, so I thought, why not now?
That's true. Why not now if we have the opportunity? So what we're going to do is show you a little bit into our world of what we're doing right now, show you some of the sights and the sounds of beautiful Norway. So I hope you enjoy. And as you're watching this, if the Lord is tugging at your heart to go out and go on a mission trip, do not resist it.
Do it. You will not regret it.
All right, so enjoy.
So this is Tierra Fier, and this was just a few days ago when we had our snow blizzard.
Yes. We have pictures here about how the campus looked like right there, maybe during autumn time.
This is our view from our balcony, from our apartment.
A beautiful sunset. But now we've got snow. The winter is settling in.
Oh, the blistering cold.
I quite enjoy the cold. This is Justin taking some footage outside of the bus on our way back from United States. We actually went back here to Collegedale for Christmas break, but now we're returning to the school. As you can see, it's a little bit different than Tennessee, huh? Yeah, I was a little exhausted, the jet lag and all.
Being in the South, I don't think I've seen this much snow before in my life.
Yeah, it's a lot of snow. Another picture. This is right outside of our window where we live in our apartment.
This is the school orchestra, and they were actually performing a Tchaikovsky piece there.
Yeah, here's some of the choir. They're singing a little bit of Helga Nacht. It's actually, no, this is Mary Did You Know, not Helga Nacht, so I'm just holding it. So I enjoy singing at the choir as well. This is just some of the activities that they have here at the school. They're pretty talented people.
And this is one of our prayer meetings at night. We just come together, sing, and have some prayer time together before we close out the evening.
One of the fantastic things that me and Justin were able to start at this school is every night we invite anybody who wants to in the whole school to come to our room, to our apartment, to close the evening with prayer. And they love to do this. They love to sing and have song services.
And at first we started with maybe 10 to 15 people, but I think our biggest crowd is about 42 in our small apartment now. So God has really been blessing.
It's fun to just take the initiative to set up song services and have activities, spiritual activities at that the kids can be involved in. So we just have some ideas and we're putting them into action. We have different things like Bible studies. We're going through the book of Acts. This is what we do. Discussions every Monday night. And also, like I told you before, every night they're invited to come and sing songs and pray before they go to bed. And they like to do that. So.
That they do. They can sing very loudly at times. And here's, we have small group prayers.
Yeah,
some of them right here.
We believe that prayer is very much essential part of a Christian life. It's the breath of the soul, like Ellen White says. And so we encourage them as well as ourselves. This kind of reminds us to make sure that we're praying for our school and it builds a tighter community. Yep, song service with the little Norwegian kids. This
was children's church.
Children's church, yeah, the children have a church service. It's kind of fun actually. You learn a lot of Norwegian when you start singing the songs in Norwegian and hearing all the sermons in Norwegian with some translation. It's a good, easy way to learn the language. And so it's just fun to engage yourself in a different culture, getting out of America and realizing that English and American things is not all that the world is composed of. And so it's good to go somewhere new and broaden your horizons. There's many different spiritual activities you can get involved in. We've had a lot of chance to speak up front as well. And Justin, as maybe we'll see a little bit ahead here, plays a lot of piano and engages in that. And so being in missions, being out in the field is a great way to share the talents that God has given you and put them into practice somewhere else. Share the talents. that the Lord has provided.
And if you don't think you have talents to be a student missionary, you have them. God gives us the power that we need. When He calls us somewhere, don't be afraid, because He's ready and willing to give us the power to help us through.
Mm-hmm. There's a verse in the Bible that reminds us of this, one of the purposes of sharing the gospel. For we know in Matthew 24, Jesus gives a clear sign to His disciples. In Matthew 24, He goes, when the gospel is preached to the whole world, then the end shall come.
And 2 Peter 3:12 says this, looking for and hastening the coming of the day of God, because of which the heavens will be dissolved, being on fire, and the elements will melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to His promise, look for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells.
See, in verse 12 it says hastening the coming of Christ, and so that means that it can be hastened or quickened. We quicken the coming of Christ by sharing the message of Jesus to other people. And so we are involved in this great work that God has given us the privilege to share His gospel, to share the good news, to share what Jesus means to us to somebody else. So now that you've seen a little bit of what it is that we do,
we hope that you are inspired to become a student missionary.
Mm-hmm. There's really much more, but time only allows a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, it's an adventure of a lifetime. It's a way to keep your own personal relationship with God on fire, to be engaged and constantly challenged in your faith, and to be able to share. It just builds your spiritual life so much more. And so as you guys now listen to other student missionaries that are sharing their stories with you and telling you how it's going, do not resist the call of God. Believe me, if you have the opportunities now, do it. School can wait. Think about it. You can be your doctor, you can be whatever it is that you guys are studying to be, but Jesus is still coming, God is still coming, and He needs ministers. He needs people sold out for Him to go and share His message, His testimony to the whole world. And don't miss out, and it's a lot of fun as well.
Sure is.
All right, guys, thanks for listening, and have a good and wonderful Sabbath. Enjoy the rest of the program, and God bless you guys.
Happy Sabbath.
Take care.